Shame on me. I did not record over the past 4 days, but I have a really good excuse. You know, we don't make no damn excuses, but I have a really good excuse. So let me backtrack because today is Thursday and I'm so lost on how many days I'm recording these videos and I really don't care anymore. I'm just going to make these daily blogs if I can make them daily. So much stuff has happened. It's Thursday now. I stopped recording on Sunday because I had a horrible day. That wasn't the reason that I stopped. And I say horrible, but it was still a learning experience. You have these bad days, but you learn from those experiences. So I'm going to explain that in just a second. But over the last 5 days, I have not recorded because I went back home to be with my family for the last 4 days to make sure I was there as a husband and a father. And now I'm back on the mission to save the world, because if I don't do what I'm doing right now, then my family don't eat and people don't have jobs and stuff, right? So I'm on this epic, crazy adventure of getting back in the field after leaving the CEO seat, still doing CEO work, which is really recruiting and mentoring and coaching people and pushing papers, which that's what most CEOs do, is have meetings all damn day and tell people what to do by directing them. Anyways, it's been forever since I've been on the field, like really be on the field, not selling people like contracts or giving contracts, selling people in conversations in high fields, but physically going to a business and selling somebody, physically going to somebody's house and selling them, doesn't matter what product it is. I haven't done it in years. And I'm back on it and doing it, and I want to say I love it. The fear at first of getting over the mentality of just going to somebody's door and somebody slamming the door in your face and all this stuff, I had to break through that fear. Now that I broke through that fear, it's just game on. And from the first day that I went into the field, it's just been such an amazing experience outside of Sunday. So let me backtrack. On Sunday, I say it sucked because it was just hot. Like it was 95 degrees, and it's like I chose the hottest spot to go door knocking, and I'm like, dude, this is hella whack. Not only am I by myself, I gotta motivate myself, but it's just stupid hot. And I don't care what you're doing, who you are, whatever, the heat's gonna get to you. No matter how much water you have, like you're gonna get beat down. And I did not know, or I'm gonna say it like this, I'm still learning the process to submit an order through AT&T. So I'm an authorized dealer through AT&T, selling home internet, selling business to business internet and cell phones nationwide. But I'm right now focused on door to door and getting my lingo together on what I'm selling, how I'm selling it, so I can scale this thing to 100K per month. I'm a national retailer as well, meaning I have, as of right now, I have 2 Walmarts that have reps in it, and I have an entire like setup on that side, probably like 10 people that's working on my retail side that's going to build to a lot of people. But what I'm doing myself is I'm building out the door-to-door stuff, physically going door to door, leaving the CEO stuff behind as much as possible, even though I still get text messages, calls, and all this stuff, and being about that life, like being on the ground, running it the way I used to run it. And I'm still learning the process of like submitting orders. Like, how do I submit an order? Okay, cool. I go to somebody's house and then I sell them on the product. How do I submit an order? Like, I'm still learning it myself. And on Sunday, it was like I was stuck on this part for like 2 hours in front of this person's house with the sun on my back, just beaming, just kicking my butt. And that's why I say it just sucks. And it was like after that experience of being there for 2 hours, still didn't make the sale. I got to go back, which is good. Didn't make the sale, but made the connection to go back, and it's going to be a huge commission on there. The sun just destroyed me. Like there was no amount of water that I can drink. It was just too much. After that, just going to door for like another hour, it's just like I just don't have my nothing in me anymore. So I end up going back home to make sure that my wife is good and sons, plural, are good. And I'm glad I did, because so much stuff was happening in my wife's business that she needed my assistance. And I know if I was not there, then I don't want to say it would have been impossible for her, but it would have been damn near impossible for her to take care of the kids, run her business, and do everything that she has to do as a wife and a mother and a entrepreneur. So going back financially, like, damn, I'm supposed to be here making money. I need to do what I'm doing here so I can make money. But I need to be back with my family. So went back for 4 days, had meetings, got stuff set up for the Walmart so that people can work, and just did a lot of stuff over the last 3 to 4 days. And now I came back today, made sure my wife was good with our son this morning, got my car, drove 3 hours, came here, took like a 15-minute nap, and then hit the field for about 4 hours, made a couple sales, got some stuff set for tomorrow, callbacks to go back and showcase what I have and to sell them on that, on top of doing so much other stuff. So it's been a crazy week. I'm gonna try my best to make daily videos, just to record the process of like building something and going through something and just starting at the bottom of something and really doing it. And I want to say over the last 2 weeks, like I had a mental break. And I don't want to say a mental breakdown, but like I had like a mental break where it was like, I was killing off the old version of me. Like I was in the house for almost 3 years building businesses, and it was great. And I still love it, but I'm a people person, and I was been battling, like I'm talking to people via Zoom and on phone calls and stuff, but I'm not having human interaction. And it's like half of it's like dope because I'm at home and I'm able to make money, but the other half is like I'm not interacting with people. And I want to say for most people, going door to door, going business to business, talking to people, like it's a fear beyond belief. But after I broke through the mental fear of like, you know, this is what I got to get done, this is what I got to do, it's like normal. It's crazy. It is straight normal. I don't understand sales when it comes to this point. Like once you get past a certain point when you're selling something, it's almost like you just convincing somebody. Like it's all it is. Like you get so good at it, and I'm not as good as I used to be, and I'm gonna get right back at that even better. But it's like I hate going to like a place like a car dealership sometimes, and they're the hard sell. Like everybody hates that. Like I hate that. I love having a conversation with somebody, showing value. Doesn't matter what product it is, and then they just like, you know what, I like this. That is a sale. That's what I did today. I had people that I went to their house and they're like, no, I'm not interested. Just like that. I'm not gonna do what I used to do, like the rebuttal. If I told you I can do XYZ for you, save you money, like $1,000 a year, yada, 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 and you don't want it, I'm not gonna sit there. It's wasting my time. I can go to the next person. You have a blessed day, boom, gone. And then talk to somebody who wants to have a conversation. And within that conversation, my job is just to persuade you into seeing the value that I offer you. And it doesn't matter what product that is. And it's like once you get to a certain place when in selling, and this goes back to what my nephew asked me a long time ago. He said, or not a long time ago, a couple months ago, he said, should I be a copywriter or should I do sales? And I think everybody should do sales. I think everybody should drive Lyft and Uber for like a weekend so they can see what like real people are like, drunk, real people. And I think everybody should go door to door and do sales. If you can do those two things, especially go door to door and do sales, then you can do anything. Because the amount of fear that you have to break through, the amount of anxiety, the amount of just mental frustration of people telling you no, rejection, all of this stuff, not knowing if you're going to make money, all of these different things. If you can package all of this stuff up and put it in a box and like really go about it, there's nothing you can't do. And that's why I'm trying to choose my words right. I'm gonna say it like this. That's why when my sons are of age, it doesn't matter what daddy has built. I'm gonna be in some type of business or some type of authorized dealer, some type of something, selling something, and I'm gonna have my kids go door to door with me. Like when they're 12, 13, 14 years old. And I'm gonna have them pitch people. I'm gonna have them get rejected. I'm gonna have them go through all of the mental things that happen with approaching somebody. I heard in a book, $1 Million Door-to-Door Millionaire, I think the book was, Larry something. I was reading that book or listening to it last week, and he was like, door-to-door sales is like the armpit of sales. And I was like, damn, it's so right. It's like the nastiest, dirtiest, grimiest thing for a lot of people. But it's like, it's such a skill to be able to go to somebody's house and you have a product, take them off guard. They may have just got home from work, tired, hungry, stressed out, whatever. You knock on a door and you give them an amazing experience and sell them. Just like a lady just now, right now, she was like, that was so amazing. Like me being with you was so amazing. Like you're treating me like you're treating your mother. And this lady was white. I don't see race. I saw my mom, and how would I want somebody to take care of my mom? Like, not try to oversell them, overhype them, treat them like a normal person. She was like, oh my gosh. But to be able to do that, it's amazing. So going back, if I had to tell I did tell my nephew this. If I had to tell you something, and if you made it this far, learn sales. Learn sales. Learn cold calling sales, if that's what you want to do. If you're better behind the phone, I'm not. I got to be in front of you because I got to read body language and see you. Learn door-to-door sales, B2B sales, business-to-business sales. Learn it, and focus on it for years. If you know how to sell, you'll never have to worry about money ever again. I looked at my bank account earlier this week because the amount of money I've been putting into everything, investing everything. Everything. My bank account looks pathetic right now. Pathetic. Because I have been investing and risking everything for the next 3 years. Or I've been doing it for this last year, but for the next 3 years. So my 40s are just crazy. But the thing is, I'm not worried or concerned because of the amount of time and knowledge that I put into myself to be able to go sell. I can go out every single day and sell and make thousands of dollars selling. Doesn't matter what the product is. Give me a week, I'm gonna sell it. Give me 2 weeks, I'm gonna be a master at it. And that's the mindset that I want you to take from this video. We live in a society now where it's like people are scared to work for commission. They're scared because they never had somebody really tell them where it's like, do you need to get out there and build that business? Like, business is commission. Like a business that you work for is selling a product for you to get paid. And people don't understand that. Everything is commission. Everything is commission. Somebody said, you know what? I'm not going to get paid commission. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get paid hourly. I'm going to build this thing, not get paid for a very, 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 very long time. I'm going to build this thing. And when I build this thing, I'm going to make a lot of money. And that is the CEO that the majority of you work for. This is what I'm trying to explain to you right now. I've worked for the last 4 or 5 months, sacrificing everything, getting out loans, doing so much stuff to make sure my people overseas have money, making sure my people here have an opportunity, risking everything for the opportunity to be able to provide jobs for people later on. The reason people fail in life is because they're not willing to risk everything for themselves. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave me a fat response to this video. I love you.